In this episode of My.Na Cars, we are getting ready to rev up the engines. We are at the 4th annual motorcycle show happening at the Old Wheelers Club in Olympia. And of course, we will be serving up bike rides, food, merch, and so much more. My name is Glenora Shipura, and this is My.Na Cars.
All right, now I'm joined by Holger, who is the director of the Harley Owners Group. How are you doing?
I'm good, Diana. Thank you very much. Good.
No, thank you for inviting us.
Totally, absolutely.
All right, so let's start. What inspired the Harley Owners Group Namibia chapter to start this motorcycle show?
Diana, you see, during the day, and you will find that any group of people that ride a motorcycle will have the thought in the back of their mind to do something for charity, for helping people out, and these requests were very, very sporadic. Mm-hmm. They would come ad hoc, and here's a need and there's a need, and then about 4 years ago we decided, look, let's focus on one activity. We bring as many like-minded people together, and on an annual basis then we will identify a beneficiary, particularly for this charity. And so we thought, you know, what would be attractive, what would attract bikers, what would attract non-bikers, because non-bikers would also be interested in maybe buying a bike or getting involved in the service or the charity drive. And then, yes, we came up with what we call the annual motorcycle show, and it's the 4th one this year, and it's been successful so far.
All right, so how has it grown since the first edition in 2022?
2022.
Yes.
Yeah, look, it's the venue is absolutely ideal, and of course it has a lot to do also with the beneficiary. So in the first year we had identified a beneficiary by the name of Ruach Elohim. That is a charity, or that is a service in Swakopmund where mothers can dump their unwanted babies in that little drawer. You know? So I had identified them initially as the beneficiary, and it was simply overwhelming. So what we do is that when people visit the annual show, we don't expect them to pay any entrance fee at the gate, but we expect them to bring goods that assist the beneficiary.
Wow.
Yeah? So with Ruach Elohim, we had a bucket load of nappies and instant milk and baby powder and so forth. And this year our beneficiary is an organization called We Care Foundation, Namibia. And this is a group of volunteers that look after old age homes. And so the entrance fee, if I may put it like that, is that when people come in, we ask them to bring dry goods.
Okay.
Oil, rice, noodles, sugar, tea, coffee, you know, which then would serve as a pantry for the We Care Foundation of Namibia to assist the respective old age home and the children that are also in need.
That is absolutely beautiful. All right, so can you share the vision behind hosting a motorcycle show that also supports charity? I know you've already touched a bit on this.
It's a bit nice.
All right, can you share the vision behind hosting a motorcycle show that also supports charity?
Yeah, look, the vision is purely about our belonging to the Harley Owners Group, which is an international group of what they call ambassadors, riding the brand of Harley Davidson. And obviously, being a chapter within the Harley Owners Group here in Namibia, we align ourselves to the vision of HARC International. And that simply is about being riding with like-minded people, being family-oriented, being non-sexist and non-sectarian and so forth. And we're a group of people that love riding motorcycles, we love our motorcycles, we love the open road, and we just simply feel that, you know, let's not beat about the bush to own a Harley Davidson and for that matter any motorcycle. You have a little bit of spare cash, and then why not give to those that are less privileged?
Yes, those that are in need.
Yes.
All right, so you touched earlier on the beneficiaries. Do the beneficiaries change every year, or what happens?
Yes, so our members, our chapter currently consists of about 60 members riding Harley Davidsons. And then we asked them, do you have a beneficiary in mind? Is there somebody that you are close to that you found, yes, these people need? And yes, it does change every year.
Okay.
So it's not fixed that we do it for one beneficiary every time. And so next year we will see who comes up.
All right.
And then we'll be happy to help them.
Of course. All right. And then what can we expect from this event? Because obviously, motorcycle lovers, they're all going to be there.
Yeah.
Now, what else can we expect?
Yes, of course. Now, and we have invited all the dealers that have motorcycle brands, starting from Harley Davidson, the BMWs, the Suzukis, the Yamahas, the Hondas.
Okay.
So we've invited all the dealers to make use of this platform, this show, just to come display their brand.
Okay.
Maybe a bit of merchandise, helmets, gloves, or whatever the case may be. They themselves do not have to pay anything other than the logistics that would bring them to the site. And we have a live band playing on Saturday. And then, of course, with this being the Old Wheelers Club, we have Detlef catering for food, catering for cold beers, and it's just simply going to be a wonderful day. I hope the wind doesn't blow like it does today. And people just come in droves and family to maybe kick a tire here and sit on a motorbike to see what it feels like. And then maybe get convinced to buy a motorcycle, or it was always in their mind to buy a motorcycle, but they weren't quite sure which would suit
Brand
them,
to get, yes.
And then the dealers have the opportunity to advertise and market their brand. And it'll just be a lovely day. It's going to be people that are like-minded, and they also then assist the beneficiaries. And the Old Wheelers Club have also organized the blood transfusion services of Namibia to be here.
Wow.
So those that wish to donate a pint of blood, or who are regular blood donors, can make use of this opportunity to donate a pint of blood as well.
All right, so now you don't have an excuse to say, oh, but I don't have time.
right. Yes,
you
no,
can donate
absolutely.
a pint of blood.
Yes,
Okay.
indeed.
All right, so now let's say I have purchased my motorcycle,
Yes.
specifically a Harley Davidson.
You're on the right track.
I'm on the right track.
Yeah.
How do I then become a part of the group, of the club?
All right, so look, every club obviously have their own do's and don'ts and yes and no's and things like that. But with the Harley Owners Group, because we are an international association, the expectation is to be a member of Harley Davidson, Harley Owners Group International.
Okay.
So that would be the first hurdle that one would have to clear.
All right.
Okay, so for us, the membership, and unfortunately this is always euro and or US dollars based, it's 700 Namibia dollars to become an international member
right.
of HARG. And then the clubs obviously have also their own dues, which would then more or less, we again pay about $650 per annum. That would be then the club dues. And the club dues would then put us in a position to buy the necessary patches and necessary badges from international, because we don't get those for free. So a membership typically with HARG Namibia, the Harley Owners Group Namibia chapter, would be about about 1,500, 2,000 Namibia dollars a year.
Okay.
Other motorcycle clubs obviously have their own do's and don'ts. I know that BMW is also international. They might also have something like that. But yeah, once you ride a motorcycle, you can join various clubs, you can join various riding clubs, and just feel the wind in. Now we have to wear helmets, but you get the impression that you're feeling the wind in your hair.
Yeah? Okay.
So
But safety first.
Yeah, safety first, yes. Yeah.
Okay, all right. Now I do want to find out a lot more about your journey and your history, but we do need to take a quick ad break first.
We
Stick
do
around.
that. Yeah,
We'll be
absolutely.
right back.
I'm now joined by Vincent, the Assistant Director at HOG Namibia. We are on Harley Davidsons. Before we get into the interview, you told me there's a way that one must sit on a bike, on a Harley Davidson bike actually.
Yeah. So Harley Davidsons are built for comfort.
Yeah.
They're built for cruising. So when you sit on a Harley Davidson, you need to relax. You need to take in everything around
Yes.
you. You need to kick out your legs. That's why we've got these.
Yes.
And you need to chill. So these bikes are the lazy boys of the motorcycle industry.
Yes.
That's what we do. Yeah, we cruise.
We cruise, and when I see you on a Harley, I should just do this.
So you do this.
I do this.
And
okay.
when you do that, it's respect to the other riders, because
Wow.
you're saying keep both wheels on the ground.
Keep
So we
both
bless them
wheels.
for driving and to stay on the road. That's what we do. Yeah.
I love
It's
that.
it's a mutual respect. Yeah. Irrespective of what you ride. If you're a biker, that's what you do.
Keep both
Yeah.
wheels on
Keep
the
both
road.
wheels on the road. Yeah.
Speaking of the 4th annual motorcycle show, how do you feel about the turnout so far?
Well, I think the turnout is quite good. We're expecting, obviously, Windhoek. We know how it goes in Windhoek on a Saturday, but I'm sure we're going to get some more people. It is a family day. We've brought the bikes out. We want people to come and see, people to understand what the biking community is about and what we do as a community, and obviously to just come and have a nice day. I mean, that's what it's all about.
I'm not a biker. I'm definitely having a great day. I feel like I'm having the time of my life. And we were speaking earlier off camera, right? I was telling you that I'm falling in love with the biker community.
Yeah.
I actually would want to try one day get on a bike. And then I also told you that I'm intimidated by it. And some people are. They feel
Yeah.
very intimidated by the bikes. They feel like it's a big bike. Will I ever be able to ride one? And then you gave me some really good advice.
Yeah.
Could we reiterate that?
Well, there's a lot of bike riding schools, people that teach you, etc. But I think personally the big success is you start small. You're not just gonna, your first bike shouldn't be the biggest Harley Davidson. You should start small and from there gradually work your way up. And then you'll find, they look mean, they look tough, they look big, they look heavy, they are heavy. But once you understand what it's about, and you understand how they work and how they operate, it's actually quite easy, but you need to take it slow. And we also recommend that you go to a driving school, you go to a learner school. We as the Hogs, we also do skills rider training where we teach the biking community safety, how to work your bike, how to use your bike, and how to ride in crowds, etc., etc. So yeah, we take it very seriously. It's not just getting on a bike and riding. It's all about your safety and the safety of the people around you.
Absolutely, absolutely. Yeah. Now, speaking of HOG, could we get into HOG, what it stands for, and what you aim to do with, the organization?
Yeah, so HOG is just an abbreviation for Harley Owners Group. We're the oldest riding club in the world, which stems from Harley Davidson International, obviously. But HOG Namibia chapter, we're one of the bigger chapters in the Southern Hemisphere, and local, obviously. And yeah, we love supporting charities. That's what we do. We have so many riding clubs here. We have motorcycle clubs here. We have the Hells Angels from Swakopmund, Hells Angels Namibia. They joined us because they're supporting our cause. They're supporting the charity organizations. As I said, they came all the way from Swakopmund. And that's what we want, We
Yes.
like the biking community to get together. We like people to understand what we're about. It's not just tattoos and skulls and beards and, it's all about giving back to the community, which is what we like to do.
Speaking of the We Care Foundation, how important was it to have them be included in this motorcycle show and working with them, actually?
Yeah, well, every year when we do this, we choose an appropriate charity organization, and this year we decided on the We Care Foundation because the footprint of what they do is quite big. It's large, and the elderly, we're going to end up there one day. So one day you'd like to be taken care of, and you would like the community to give back to you because you've given years of service to the community, and that's what we want to do. We chose them because they don't just look after the elderly; they look after needy children as well, and that's the support. That's what we stand for. That's what we love.
And I think that just speaks to the biker community at large. For the audience out there, maybe somebody is also thinking, I might want to join the biker community. What is my first step, or who do I reach out to? What would you advise them?
Well, it depends on what your needs are. There's a lot of riding clubs in Namibia, motorcycle clubs as well. It just depends on which crowd you want to move with. You know, if you, for example, buy a new Harley Davidson, then the guys at Bikebon, trading as Harley Davidson Namibia, once you buy your bike, you will get your 3 years hog membership included in the purchase. So automatically you'll become part of the Hog Brotherhood, which is an amazing family to be part of. And but yeah, I mean, we don't dictate to people who you need to ride with. We don't dictate to people what you need to ride. For us, it's a mutual interest. Motorcycling not as a sport, as a hobby. You get sports obviously, but we just love seeing people sharing their passion about what we do.
I want to know some biker slang. I want to at least be able to, be on the streets and just, say a few slang. People are like, okay, she's from the biker community.
I don't think we really have slang. For us it's just everyone is a brother, even though you're a sister. And it's all the things we show. As I said, we have mutual respect. If we're on the road and you get someone from the front and you wave to them or you show them this, it just means, be safe, travel safe, get to your end destination, and we hope you don't ride faster than your guardian angel can fly. That's what we do.
We hope you don't ride faster than your guardian angel can fly.
Yeah.
Thank you so much,
Be safe.
Vincent. This was so lovely having this conversation with you. And thank you for what you're just doing here with the fourth annual motorcycle show. And obviously, we hope for more to come.
Yeah, I appreciate it. And we said, we're just laying that foundation for people to come and support. It's very important to support the blood transfusion service of Namibia. I mean, you're saving lives. It's very close to us because we're on a dangerous sport. Anything can happen. But also the organizations we choose, it's giving back to the community. So we sleep better at night.
Definitely. We will be right back on the other side of this.
There we go. Cool.
I'm here with Zandra, the communication specialist at Namibia Motorcycles. Hi, how are you finding the annual motorcycle show?
Oh, we're loving it. We love that we can actually come and exhibit and show off our beautiful Royal Enfields.
Yes.
I'd love to tell you more about the motorcycles, if that would be okay.
Yes, that would be really okay. This is why we are here.
Awesome. So as you can see, this one is very, very dusty, and we actually tried to keep it. It's very intentional that we didn't wash it, because this is typically what our Himalayan Royal Enfields do. So they go through dunes and dust and through gravel roads.
That's how they look.
Yes, and they're very hardy bikes, being called the Himalayan, they're off-road bikes. So this is one of our...
So I can take it to the Namib dunes.
100%, please do. I mean, that's what it's intended for. So these type of bikes are great for our terrain, Namibian terrain. But as you know, Namibians obviously love roadsters, and then we have this gorgeous baby over there, which is our Royal Enfield Interceptor. This is a 360, so quite fast. Those is for the speed lovers.
I have to say, I'm not even a biker person, but I want to get on that baby.
That looks sexy.
Yes,
that
exactly.
looks sexy, totally. And then we have this gorgeous, gorgeous bike. So we wanted to also show off a little bit of the history. So this is an older version. It's also a classic. A Royal Enfield classic, and then that right over there, that silver baby over there, is a bullet.
A bullet?
A bullet. So Royal Enfield is one of the oldest still standing, still manufacturing bike manufacturers in the world. And they were made in the UK, but now they've shifted over to India. So primarily India now manufactures Royal Enfield. So we get all our bikes, all our spare parts, everything from India, all original. All original
Could you
parts.
talk about Namibia motorcycles?
course.
What services you guys offer?
Absolutely.
And yeah, like let's get into that.
Okay, so let me first do my one ride. Do you mind if I do that? Because I'm super, super excited about the one ride. So this is the Namibian motorcycle Royal Enfield One Ride. Now it is an international, it's a global event, meaning almost more than 50 countries all over the world participate in this one ride wherever they are in the world. So there's thousands and thousands of riders who go out for a group ride, and it normally it's about 1 hour to 2 hours ride that they go out as a group and just enjoy the experience and the freedom of riding. And this year Namibia is participating, so yay, we're doing that as well. And yeah, we're going to ride out to Okahania Country Lodge, and then as a whole group, we're quite a few already, and we're inviting all bikers. So anyone from the local biker community is more than welcome to come
And Carpe Diem, I like the motto
Yeah.
on it. It's Carpe
seize
Diem.
the day.
Seize the
Seize
day.
the day. Absolutely. It is, yeah. One
That
ride,
sounds
one ride.
absolutely like so much fun. So that's happening from the 12th of September.
The 21st.
The 21st.
So it's one day only.
Yeah.
We have a really awesome special that day. So it's half price, 50% off. My director, Chris Wright, was kind enough to say, okay, Sandra, for this one day, I'll give you 50% off. So it's 50% off the actual bike that you would like to rent, as well as the deposit that you have to pay. Unfortunately, we do need to cover ourselves, obviously. So
Yeah, no,
we
that
do need
makes a lot
deposit,
of
yes.
sense. Now, speaking of the bikes and the process of just renting with you guys,
Yes.
how's that process?
So we do cater for the European and even Indian, Asian markets. So a lot of tourists come in to experience Namibia from a complete different angle than the normal 4x4 rentals and that type of thing. So I mean, how better what better experience is there than riding on a motorcycle through Namibia and really just enjoying, you know, the landscape, the backdrop of, you know, our beautiful country. So
Yeah, I definitely can see it.
absolutely. Now, you and I should do
Riding
brilliant.
off in the
Yeah.
sunset,
Yeah,
you know
no.
what I mean?
I've got such FOMO, so every time one of these
I
groups
need
go
to make
off-
it to the
Yes.
the event on the 24th.
Yes, do come, pretty please. That would be awesome. That would be great. If you
I
guys
just
could
need to
come.
be on someone's bike.
Yeah.
I'll grab on tightly.
Yes, the same with me. You and I can do it together because I was going to grab on. I'm going to hold on for dear life. But yeah, and then we do servicing. So we do any bike. We have two of the most amazing mechanics. So we're going to do, we service bikes, all types of bikes. Royal Enfield, obviously, because we have the original parts, but we also service any other type of bike.
For the viewers watching and they want to get a hold of Namibia motorcycles, how can they do that?
Oh, we are in Dante Street, Prosperita. So by all means, pop in. We're in the Windmill Industrial Park, so please pop in and just come pop in and say hi. Come see our gorgeous babies.
I love that. Thank you so much.
My absolute pleasure. It was so nice meeting you. Thank you, Glenora.
All right, we will be right back with more My.Na cars. I'm now joined by the lovely Zita from BTS. She is the Marketing and PR Relations Officer, if I can call you an officer. Hi, how are you?
Excellent. We are always well at the blood transfusion.
Yes, we are at the 4th annual motorcycle show. We're happening at the Old Wheelers Club in Olympia, and I see Peters is here, and you have the drive here encouraging bikers to donate blood. How important was it for the organization to be part of this motorcycle show?
It's extremely important, and it's the second year that we're attending because the first year was so giving. We had more than 100 blood donations last year, and we're pushing for the same this year. We want 120 donations.
Wow.
That's 360 potential lives saved.
Yes.
And we know the bikers are always giving because they have the biggest hearts. They love And it's called the ultimate blood drive for a reason, because these bikers aren't scared of needles, they're not scared of bikes, and they understand the need. So only 1% of the Namibian population donate blood.
Is it only 1%?
Only 1% out of the 3 million people. And we'd really like to get that to 2% and then ultimately 3% of the population.
Yes, and hopefully maybe 10%.
Why
one
not?
fine day in the future. I know that you guys have some really cool merch for the bikers that have donated. Could you talk about that?
Well, we custom made a cooler bag for them.
Yeah.
And I'm sure you'll share some visuals with the
Yes.
public. And then they get a free hot dog and they get a free Klausthalder. And then they have a biker's badge also that they can put on their biker's vest and a sticker to place on their motorbike.
That's quite a full package.
It is.
It's a full package, everything all inclusive. And I love that. In case I'm not a biker but I'm attending the event, I can also donate, right?
Yes, it's open to the public at last. In fact, we're encouraging the public to come, look at the motorbikes, and then save 3 lives at the same time.
How important are these type of drives for NEMPTS?
Extremely. Heading into the festive season, there's never enough blood. And blood expires after 42 days, so you never have enough. You think you have 5 days blood supply, 7 days blood supply, and before you know it, you're down to 3 days blood supply or even 1. So it always has to be replenished, and we need 200 blood donors every day.
What's your message to the average Namibian out there watching in terms of why they should go out there and donate blood?
You know, you find a lot of reasons. People have a lot of excuses why they can't donate blood. No, I have high blood pressure. If you have high blood pressure, you can donate blood. No, I'm a diabetic. If you are a diabetic and your sugar levels are under control, you can donate blood. No, I have a tattoo. No, but your tattoo's old. Your tattoo you had more than 2 years ago. You can
I
donate
am
blood.
afraid of needles.
I'm afraid of needles, and I promise you, that needle, as big as it is, it doesn't hurt. I think when you get those small, tiny Pathcare needles, they're the ones that hurt. This doesn't hurt.
This doesn't hurt. Thank
And you're
you.
doing it for a good cause. You can pat yourself and say, you know what? If I'm good at one thing, is I'm saving lives. I'm
If I'm
donating
good at
blood.
one thing, I'm saving lives.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Thank
I
you.
mean, we should go out there and donate blood. We will be right back with more My.Na cars on the other side of this.
Thank you.
All the time we had for you at the 4th annual motorcycle show at the Old Wheelers Club. We gave you bikes, we gave you merch, we gave you blood donation and so much more. From me, Glenn Rashipura, until next time.